Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Summer and it is almost the end of May, so that means it is time to pick our June TBR. And it is absolutely crazy to me that this year is somehow halfway over, and also I've had this YouTube channel for a year now. Like I uploaded, well, kind of. I think I uploaded my first video in August, but I filmed it last May, so does that count? I don't know. Anyway, let's get started. I have my TBR jar here with my name on it, and I have my little prompts that I always use. I have gotten some new books since the last time we spoke. I'm gonna do a book haul explaining all that. So we do have some new ones to choose from, but I do really want to read the ones that have been on my shelf longer. That's the whole point of this. My main goal this year is to read all the books I own before buying more, and unfortunately I failed that challenge because I went on vacation and went to Barnes & Noble. But it's fine. We are still sticking to our plan. I'm only reading the books I own and not buying any more, so it is fine. Last month I picked 7 books because I was going on vacation, and I did complete the 7 that I picked. But this month I start summer classes, which I'm gonna have a class every single day, so I don't think I'm gonna be reading as much. So I'm only gonna pick my usual 5 and hope that I can read those. So we're gonna pick 3 prompts and then 2 out of the jar, and let's just go ahead and get started with a prompt. I don't know why I closed my eyes because I shuffled them, but it makes me feel better. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one. A favorite author. Interesting. Okay, now we're gonna pick one out of the little jar. I need to update this because it has a lot of books that I've already read and it doesn't have a lot of books that I own now. Okay, we're gonna pick one out of the jar now. I like to pick from the bottom. Is that upside down? Can't tell. What does that say? The Paris Apartment. Okay. I feel like this always picks like thrillers and horrors for me for some reason. But that's fine. We're gonna pick another prompt now. Ignore if I pull this up and there's like dog hair on it. Start a new series. Okay. Do y'all also notice I have some new decorations for my bookshelves? I love mushrooms, and when I was on vacation I found these. They're technically like garden decoration, but I just love them so much. This one has mushrooms and a hedgehog, and this one has mushrooms and a butterfly, and you can't see, but there's one up there that has mushrooms and little frogs on the mushrooms. So yeah. Now we need to pick another one from the jar. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. Okay, I'll let you see it before I do. Clown in a Cornfield. I've already read that. So, we gotta pick another one. This is what I mean when I say I need to update it. Okay. 6 Women of Salem. I'm gonna cheat a little bit because I really do not want to read that this month. So we're gonna pick another one because it's my life. Okay. Please be better. Not in Love. Is that an Ali Hazelwood? Is that what that is? That is Ali Hazelwood. Okay. Slay. What are you? Oh, hold on, I need to throw away. And then we're gonna pick one more prompt. Romantasy. Slay. Okay. I am going to go get the 2 books the jar chose for me and then find which books I'm going to be reading for the prompts, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie guys, I'm back and I have my stack of books beside me. So first off, the books that the jar chose for us, we have Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I feel like this is the book by her that is the least talked about. I've read her like Women in STEM books, and this one looks like it is sciencey, but I'm not sure. I just got Deep End, and I haven't read Bride yet, or Check and Mate, but I feel like nobody talks about this. But there's like a cute little artwork inside. I don't even know what this is about. But I think it is kind of like science-y, and I love Allie Hazelwood, so I don't really want to know anything else. And then it also chose The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. I don't really know what this is about either. I think it's about this guy who goes missing and his sister like goes to look for him. I feel like I heard someone say that somewhere. I could be completely wrong, but I think that's what it's about. I don't see the synopsis anywhere. It says, meet the residents of number 12, a beautiful old apartment building in the city of light. The socialite, the nice guy, the alcoholic, the girl on the verge, the concierge. Everyone's a neighbor, everyone's a suspect, and everyone knows something they're not telling you. So it just sounds like a really good, like, missing person mystery. I don't know if it's a murder mystery technically, because we don't know if he's dead, but yeah. And then for my prompts, for a favorite author, I'm sure you can all guess who I went with. I'm going to be reading A Photo Finish by Elsie Silver. This is the second book in her Gold Rush Ranch series. The first one is Off to the Races, and I loved that one. I love everything that she writes, and this is on my 25 to read in 2025. I need to get on that because I have not read half of them, and the year is halfway over. So yeah, I love Elsie Silver, and this one is actually following Violet Eaton, which is, I think, the sister or the cousin, I think the sister of the Eaton boys in the Chestnut Spring series. So yeah, I'm almost done with the Chestnut Spring series, and I've only read the first one and this one, so I need to make progress in this one and then get started on the new series she's writing. So we've added this one. It's just a cute little cowboy romance, like all of Elsie Silver's writings are. Okay, for start into this series, I got another book that I'm pretty sure is on my 25 for 2025. I picked up Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. This is part of the Rebel Blue Ranch series, which is just another like small town cowboy romance series. I own all 4 books, and I have not read any of them, and I've heard a lot of people compare them to Elsie Silver, and obviously she is a favorite author of mine, so I don't know what is stopping me from reading this series besides the fact that I'm intimidated, I guess. So yeah, I need to dive into this world. This is a relatively short book too. I feel like all of Elsie Silver's books are a little bit longer than this, so this should be really easy to fly through. I could probably even sit down and read this in like one day. So yeah, it's just a cute little cowboy romance, and I don't need to know anything else about it. Okay, and then for romantasy, we picked another book off of my 25 for 2025. Do you sense a theme here? I'm going to go with this stunning edition of The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. I have spent way too much money on this author. My ring light just went out, but I don't care. I'm finishing this video no matter what. I bought these gorgeous Fairy Loot editions of the first 2 books in this series, and I will honestly buy the other ones when they come out like this. So we have The Serpent and the Wings of Night, gorgeous, stunning edition. And then I went and bought, they're behind me somewhere, the original hardcovers of the Daughter of No Worlds. I forgot what that series is actually called. War of Lost Hearts? Is that what that series is called? Yeah, I spent like hundreds of dollars on the original hardcovers of those too. So yeah, this author is wealthy because of me, I guess. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I don't know anything about this at all, besides it is a romantasy. I am kind of nervous because I did not love the first book in that series as much as I wanted to. I think I would have enjoyed it more if I read it physically. The audiobook just didn't vibe with me. I still gave it a 4-star, but I was expecting a 5. And honestly, I think if I go back and reread it with my eyes, I will give it a 5-star. So I'm hoping to love this one. Let me read the synopsis real quick and just figure out what it is. But also, like, what else do you need to know on these event pages? The Hunger Games meets vampires in this heart-wrenching epic fantasy romance of dark magic and bloodthirsty intrigue. Can I start reading this right now, honestly? Like, I fear she ate it up with that hook. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I have to finish the books on this month's TBR before I can read these. But I'm super excited, and I'm sorry for the crappy lighting in the last like minute of this, but I do not have the will to go and charge this and then come back and try again because I'm tired. It's like 9 o'clock at night and I'm a grandma. I should be in bed right now. So yeah, sorry for this technical difficulty, but thank you so much for being here. Goodness gravy. And I'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.